Hey, Holmes here, and we're back with some more mortar shells. And yeah, today we're gonna be taking on the boss of this area, which is gonna be the boss of this area, and it's gonna be the brothers, I guess, the Twiceborn. And I don't know how to say their actual name, so if someone wants to give me some English grammar lessons, you can do so in the comment section. And yeah, this guy is fairly easy. It's just when you down him, you're gonna have to want to watch out for his brother, and you guys will see what I mean. Because his brother is gonna start like shooting arrows at you, and you can either get close to him and harden, or so you're trying to drink the nectar right here, and it's like psych and just drops you. And this is where the hardening fall skill comes in handy, because otherwise you're gonna take chip damage or some damage when you do that, when the platform drops like that. Anyways, like I was saying, when you drop him, its brother is gonna hide behind a shield and it's gonna start like shooting arrows at you, and you can either harden or you can try to power through it or dodge around or use your weapon ult, which is what we're gonna do. See, Dumb and Dumber, little brother's gonna get him. He points his axe at us for some reason. This, I don't think that does any damage. Maybe he knocks you down, I'm not sure. But he staggers pretty easy in the first phase. You can use it all, get a chunk of damage, but be careful when he's about to die. Once you drop its HP to like 25%, he's gonna do this leap attack, and I highly recommend you guys dodge away. Because right now there's a weird glitch, and I guess it's always been there. This move right here, if he dives in on you and you don't dodge away, you kind of like merge with him or something like that. Like you'll be stuck on his legs, and then you can't like get out of it or anything like that. I think you can parry his attack to unglitch it, but it's risky, because then he'll keep like swinging at you, and it's just a matter of time. Like you either die or something. I don't know. I think maybe if you get knocked out of his shell, it'll unglitch it. I'm not sure, but best to avoid it. You know. There's a cutscene afterwards. Yeah, even if you're inside, like if you're merged with him and you're glitched, and the cutscene happens and it ends, you'll still be stuck there. That's what's stupid about it. But once you kick his ass for the first wave, and then you go into this stage right here where his bro is gone, it's all like limpy over there. This phase you can pretty much just bait him to do, let's see, this move right here. When he does this spear stab and then the hammer slam, and he'll do a kick. After the kick, you get a few shots in, and if you manage to build up your weapon ult, you can also hit him with that. Boom, tons of damage, and then back away. So the stab attack, I don't know, you can get one shot and then back away, I guess, but make sure you harden right afterwards, because his recovery time is pretty fast. So I'm just baiting the spear stab and then the hammer slam and then the kick, because that is, I feel like, where you can get more damage in, rather than just the spear stab, I think. So kick, and oh, they actually got me. Now he's celebrating. I don't know. It didn't even do any damage. Alright, so we're gonna try to bait that same move. You could just, you know, attack him when he does this move, but then like after the spear stab, you can get a like one hit in and then back away. But I feel like if he does this move, you can get more hits in. And then kick, you get like 2 hits in, and then harden, and then back away. So that's how you deal with this phase, because his combos are like a lot longer in this phase, and also he recovers a lot faster. So yeah, the only thing we can really do is chip damage and batter up. See, this weapon, oh, I feel like it doesn't do as much damage as the one when we jump up and we just do an AoE attack. Like this concentrated attack, I mean, it drops the bosses or any enemy, in fact. It's like a guarantee you'll knock them down. But it doesn't do much damage. I don't know, I prefer to do the first weapon ult that we got, which is the L1 R1 one, and then, you know, get a chunk of damage in rather than just to knock the boss down. Because if they recover fast, you're not really doing much damage, I feel like. But I think like the final boss, it might work better. I'm not sure. I can't believe he knocked me out of my shell right when he was about to die. Alright, you asked for it. Let's pick up our shell. And that's pretty much it for this guy. Yeah, I feel like the first phase is probably the most annoying. Just because when you knock him down, his little bro can be like freaking blasting you with arrows. That's like the most annoying part. And this is some disgusting shit. Alright, looking all ominous here. Let's go ahead and talk to Sister and see what she has to say about our journey coming to an end.
Yes, you've done it. The sacred gland is yours. Perhaps it was always yours. If you manage to extract the true nectar, be wary. Sip slowly. I remember a heretic who drank deeply. He took what wasn't his and gulped it down greedily. He was unrecognizable afterward, another man entirely. This was his reward and his penance.
Alright, so pretty much now we just got to make it back. It's going back is not as confusing as getting to the boss in this area, because it's less confusing. It's pretty much a straight shot, and this time we can avoid the enemy since we have more room here. As long as you hit the teleporter, even if they're behind you swinging, like the moment you interact with a teleporter, you'll be invincible. So it's gonna be our I got shot in the ass by an arrow. I thought the hammer guy got me, but I guess I would have been flying if he did. He's one of the roasted rats. So yeah, unlike the icy area, there is more room to maneuver here. In the icy area, I tried doing the straight run back, but I always get like hung up on the ghouls, especially if they drop down on you. Like when you run, that's when they get you. If you just, you know, normally like walk normally, they'll fall down in front of you before you reach their little trigger mark, I guess. So, you know, or the grab location, whatever. The point is, if you run, you're gonna get caught by ghouls. This part right here, the whole bunch of archers, I highly recommend you don't try and take them on. If you want, you can. But once you get to this part right here, you want to harden and wait for everyone to take their shots. After everyone takes their shots, you see them reloading, then just start rolling and dodging, zigzagging until you reach this point. Once you reach this point, you're pretty much safe from the archers, and you just gotta make it back down. There's gonna be a teleporter in front that's gonna try to confuse you, because we can't just take the elevator back down, and that is the way to go. The teleporter actually takes you to a dead end, I think. So yeah, don't bother with the teleporter. Just take the elevator and you'll be fine. Which I forgot, I fucking send it back down because I thought I was gonna go back down. Oh, by the way, the golden mask doesn't work during this. Okay, in case you're wondering, like if you don't have it and you're wondering why don't I just teleport back or whatever, it doesn't work. When you go over the golden mask, it's red, so you can't even initiate it. Yeah, like it would have been a lot easier if you can just teleport back. Like every time you get a gland, just warp back to Fallgrim. Like here's a lot of wraiths. Make sure to talk to Sester, so this will be a checkpoint just in case anything happens. If you're feeling brave, you can just run straight back, but know that if you get killed on the way and you don't manage to get back into your shell, like you die, then you go back to like the big Sester. But yeah, I'm pretty confident that I won't die, but just in case, you know, I don't want to like somehow fuck up or glitch out or something like that. And once you get to this part, head straight down. Notice that the way to go all the way down is now blocked, so you hang a right here, and then from this part it's pretty much a straight shot to the end, and then there's gonna be another teleporter which will then take you back to pretty much towards the beginning of this level, but it's not exactly there. We still have to like dodge around a few enemies before we can actually get to the beginning. So this should look pretty familiar, because that's like one of the teleporters we used earlier. So this area is no longer like super safe because there's archers, there's big guys. There was a big guy out like in the front door before, but now they're like in this area. So you can talk to Sister right here to get a checkpoint, but there's no point because once we get out here, there's gonna be a checkpoint already. So we just need to make it back to the Fallgrim Tower. Talk to the big dude. That's like stuck in the whale or whatever. Not the whale. The well. And also we can collect our final shell here, which I've never done before. But if you want a trophy, there's a trophy / achievement where if you get all the shells, you get the trophy / achievement. So this is one of the best times to get it, I guess. I mean, you could have done it earlier, but I don't know. I didn't want to deal with the low stamina this guy has. I think this guy has the lowest stamina but highest HP. This is like the tank build, which I don't know how it goes because I don't really play tank builds when it comes to games like this. Make sure you don't stay towards the middle because the ghouls drop down there. So if you want to be running, stay towards the side, like either hug the mountainside or stay towards the edge. So when the ghouls drop down as you're running, like they won't drop on you, so they can't initiate the grab. And you can just roll through these parts so they can grab you or try to jump you from behind. Once you reach the tunnel, you're safe. They can't hit you like the moment you initiate like interaction with a tunnel. And then from here on, it's just run back to Fallgrim. You talk to the big dude, and then he'll disappear, and then you go down the well. And that's gonna be the final fight. So if you want to do your leveling or buying things, or you want to farm up some glands, or not glands, farm up some glimpses or tars, now's your chance. Switch back to Tiel here. But yeah, now is your time to farm. Like if you want to go on to NG Plus with more stuff, you know, now is your time to farm. But if you don't give a shit, like you're done after NG, then just don't worry about farming things, I guess.
Who would have thought one so naive could endure endure such hardship to deliver this final plan. Yet, it is I who will ascend, and not those who are worshipped. Hand it over, and claim the honor to witness what's true. Stay back. I will not waste this divine gift. Yes. I feel my wings unfolding, body burgeoning, eyes opening as if for the first time. So, this is how it feels to be chosen to reign above the rabble. Pitiful maggots, bowing and scraping before their gods. Their lives unraveling one thread at a time into a pile of utter meaninglessness. Fate favors those who act, be it in their own self-interest or otherwise. Come forth and bear witness to my ascension. Bask in my grandeur. It's time.
Alright, so once you interact with this, you'll initiate the final fight, and that's the point of no return. Well, kind of. You can actually still stay in NG when it'll ask you if you want to go on NG plus or not. So there's your choice after beating the final boss. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this episode. So I thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all on the next episode where we take on the final boss of Mortal Shells. But yeah, until then, Holmes out.